Alabama wins the toss, defers. Vanderbilt receives with what wind we have behind them. 3 to 5 miles per hour is all out of the northeast. It's perfect. It's in the mid-70s, and William Watts has us underway. A high floating kick from the 10 comes Corey Chavis and kicks his way across the 30-yard line to the 31. Yoder split wide left. In motion comes Baker. And Allen with a short drop. Delivers complete. Out of the tackle goes Alvin Duke, and up the side for a first down. With the first down from the 47, they send Winkler across in motion. And Allen, after a great play fake, fires on the run, and this one is complete at the 37-yard line. Allen with a straight drop on 2nd and 7, swings to Donovan, and just overpowers the defender waiting for him at the 25, runs right over Fernando Bryant. On a 3rd and 6, short drop, short toss, Yoder making his first catch and fights for yardage near the 13 and should have the first down. That's going to be good for 8 yards, and the opening march continues for Vanderbilt. So 1st and 5, they can get a first at the 3. Donovan around the left side where there's room, and Jason Donovan dives for the touchdown.
Just told them to go in and be ready next time around. Stallings was not happy.
Freddie Kitchens with the give to Curtis Alexander, and right away the Alabama ground game goes for 9 around in. And up front, a relatively undersized offensive line, 6'4", 285, about as big as it goes up there. Fullback Sissom will gouge out the first down yardage. 1st and 10 Bama. They're 46. Chavis on a delayed corner blitz. Perfectly timed catch. Alexander picking his way to the Commodore 44 for 10, and what should be another first before Jordan chases him down. Out of the eye, Alexander. Plenty of room to roam. Nice cut back inside. Chase down inside the 20. Brian Cunningham, sophomore from Birmingham, to attempt a 28-yarder. Out of the hold of Lance Tucker. The Tide is on the board. They didn't get what they wanted, but at least they got something out of their opening drive. Excellent punter for Vanderbilt, Bill Marinangel. Big-time leg, averaging 47 yards per kick. This return by Michael Fagan. Good for about 13 yards on a 41-yard boot.
Well, then why is he back there?
But yet, yeah, he shows the confidence to put him into the game. Over the middle of the tight end, Patrick Haight had to hang on. Had they made first contact, you too would have retired on the spot.
That's right, I'm gone.
Couple of feet needed at most. And if you've got Kitchens at quarterback, a good bet to get what you need on a quarterback sneak. He's just a big bone country boy. This one hung deep for West, who has beaten his man, and the only thing that Fred Vinson can do is interfere at the 14-yard line. Tied from the 36 of Vandy. Under 3 minutes first quarter, on the roll, catch is made. Big backup tight end Rod Rutledge out of bounds at the 20. West coming wide right at the bottom. Michael Vaughn, their leading receiver, not been a target yet. He's wide left. Kitchens with a fastball, and Haight brings it in somehow at the 13. 3rd and 3. Alexander with a toss and room off left tackle and squeezes through for 1st and goal, Alabama.
There's a situation where maybe Vaughn should have fought a little bit harder. I think this is a bit of a victory for the Commodores here to hold Alabama once again to another field goal attempt.
Cunningham for the 26-yarder is good. Allen will keep. And Rudd again ranging sideline to sideline there to escort him out of bounds at the 45, but that's good for 13 and a first. Hogan's comes in motion, as does Fred Baker. He stops and then goes back in motion the other way. Here comes Staten, got him on the blitz. Fagan back deep. Marinangel, in fact, the leading returning rusher for Vanderbilt. 2 carries last year, 34 yards. as the H-back. Strictly the punter this year. One of the many Texans on the Commodore roster. So on 3rd and 6, Kitchens that time, nice touch catch and big yardage for Ed Sisson, who bowls over Vance and gets the extra applause for that, 27 yards. Good gainer so far for Alabama. Kitchens this time hooking up with Vaughn for the first time, and he breaks a tackle as the Commodores get a little bit sloppy now. One of the schools left out of the merger between the Southwest and the Big 8 from the WAC, and one of the WAC upset specials was that one last week. This is way overthrown, but another interference call on Vincent. 2nd and 7. And after looking Riddle's way, finally decides to go to Riddle, and a nice cutback by Dennis Riddle near the 10-yard line. He made it all on his own. Well, here the Tide going for it, 4th and 1. And it is Riddle bouncing outside, falling forward inside the 10. 1st and goal, Tide. 3rd time they have made Alabama settle for the short field goal, and Cunningham, as you see, 2 for 2. This one will be a 23-yarder out of the hold of Lance Tucker. And Brian Cunningham is 3 for 3. And Alabama has its first lead. Michael Fagan dropping back deep. And a fake, and Marin Angel right up the middle.
Look at that. Look at
Marin Angel still going.
He's going to go.
This one goes 81 yards.
Unbelievable.
Well, they're going to try for 2 here, leading 13-9, and hoping to bump it up to 6. Tavares Hogan's across in motion as Allen floats one to the back of the end zone for Fred Baker. First time we see Alabama punter Hayden Stockton.
Wow.
This one drives Alvin Duke back inside the 15.
That's great coverage.
So a key 3rd and 10 from the 19-yard line. Allen, pocket breaks down. Down he goes at the 15. And Reggie Grimes, a redshirt freshman from Nashville, at the bottom of the pile. Alabama insisting they rip the ball free from Allen.
Inevitably here, though, when they have a long discussion, it usually stays with the other team. But here's the case where I was wrong.
I think he gets credit for both. And Kitchens again in a quarterback. Alexander back in a tailback and wrapped up by Duncan at the 8-yard line. Under 50 seconds, 2 for the first down and 7 for the score. Kitchens, with that in mind, has Marcel West.
You know, earlier we were criticizing for his touch. That one was right where it needed to be.
And for the lead, the extra point by Cunningham blocked. And we remain 15 all. And Vanderbilt, even though they've got a timeout, apparently have a mind to just let the clock expire and settle for the surprising halftime tie. Why not?
Really is surprising. And again, I think that one of the things that Rod Dowhauer can go into the halftime with is to say, look, we have not played that well. You know, we've stiffened a little bit inside the 10-yard line, but offensively we've been absolutely atrocious, and yet the score is still tied at 15. So there is something to build on for the black and gold.
Well, beginning with that Tennessee game last November and continuing through the game a week ago Thursday, which Notre Dame just did pull out 14-7. Again, Vanderbilt with an upset bid at number 13, Alabama. Here's Mike Adams. Don Gallardo with an onside kick. They pull out all the stops on that Vanderbilt sideline.
If they didn't touch it, they have it. If they didn't touch it before it crossed 10 yards, unfortunately, there's a flag down. Well, this is very surprising because it appeared to me it was nothing but white shirts. Alabama did get that ball.
And the kicking team is refused to be put in play at this point.
Wow. Don't often find the strongest player on the team at middle linebacker. 2nd and 9, going deep for Buchanan, and picked off by Daryl Finklin.
He's got some room.
Got some blockers, and Finklin finally driven out of the 47-yard line.
that it was called canceled, but he ran the play anyway. Back to you guys.
Wow. Donovan around left end. How gutsy is that? Allen sneaks and will have the first. As he burrows his way to the 43. With his punter a long way toward clearing that up. And speaking of Yoder, he breaks the tackle in a foot race and dragged down to the 17. Winkler across on 2nd and 4. And not buying. The play fake was Chris Hood, who blew in from left defensive end. Brett Stiegman to try a 38-yarder for the lead. And this one is good. Andy coming with the blitz. It's picked up, and Kitchens going for West. Perfectly thrown to the 45 of Vanderbilt. Alexander bounces off Duncan, picks up about 5 or 6, where it might have been 1, maybe 2.
The cheer that you hear was for a personal foul at the end of the play, so they're going to be tacking 15 yards on. Evidently there was a pileup of some sort. Now Alabama in outstanding field position down to the 25-yard line.
4th penalty, by far the biggest against Dowhauer's group, all the way to the 23. And inside the 20 goes Alexander. Calvin Hall in wide right despite a broken hand. West left. Alexander squeezing through to the 15. I like how he picks his holes.
Vanderbilt's coming with the blitz. System in motion. They're going to go with the option. There's nobody in the middle of the field.
Kitchens, touchdown. All night long, he seemed to have the right one.
We had an unsportsmanlike conduct on the red team, taking a helmet off. The penalty will be assessed on the kickoff.
Davis given to 32 on the return. That's where they go with the toss to Donovan. And room on the sweep. Ranging over from free safety was Cedric Samuel. Sophomore H-back, sophomore running back, freshman receivers, junior at quarterback, who has the job by himself for the first time. Shared time with Ronnie Gordon last year. Intercepted. Kevin Jackson, goodbye. So down by 11 after leading most of the way. Baker, the H-back in motion. Donovan wrapped up for a loss. May have lost the ball. Swarm of red around it.
It's not surprising to see some of the struggles that Vanderbilt has had offensively. And once again, a turnover for the Tide.
2nd and 9 from the 22. Play action for Freddie Kitchens. Swings to the other side. This is the tight end, Haight. Patrick Haight near the 10 with a first down for Bama. Arguably the play of the day at this point. Option. Pitch. Alexander. Room on the left side. Did not get in. Kitchens, Alexander with the leap, and he got it. Touchdown. Then 2 motion men for Vandy. Winkler, then Baker, who stops and goes back the other way. Movement, right side from Moore. Pass caught with a flag down.
Nice
Breaking
move.
a tackle, Donovan. Great move, and he reaches the 30. Alabama with 2 very conspicuous defenders in the middle in the punt return unit, and a low liner by Marin Angel. This can be a big return for Fagan. Reverses field, but they've got him cornered, and down he goes. Maybe a little small for that position at 6'1", 230, but just makes the play. Kitchens ad-libbing, looks up, has room. Pump fake, breaks 1 tackle, and Hall drives him out near midfield. One of 19 walk-ons who have gone on to earn a scholarship since the Stallings era began in 1990. Good high kick down to the 12-yard line. The return by Alvin Duke. A big one. Only Stockton with a chance. He gets past him, off to the races. Another return touchdown. 88 yards.
If he does not do that, he is tackled on the 15.
And they go for two. Allen with time, swings it out easily. Walking in is the fullback, Marcus A. Williams.
Way to go, Mike.
I'm impressed that you got it right.
I live in Utah.
3rd and 5. Kitchens gunning complete. And the catch made by Calvin Hall makes what you'd think would be a difficult catch with a broken left hand for the first down. Play action for Kitchens. Swings it. Great reaching grab by Rod Rutledge, the backup tight end. 1st and 20. And down goes Freddie Kitchens. The sack recorded by Matt Schuckman, senior out of Newton, Kansas. Have repelled what may still be a scoring drive, but a lot tougher now. 3rd and 29. Kitchens on the scramble. Tipped and intercepted. Schuckman, right after his sack, comes up with the pick. So Merritt Angel will kick to Michael Fagan. By far his best effort of the day. Fagan all the way back to his 10. And now he starts his circuitous route, and that will end at the 17. 2nd and 14 from the 14. In traffic, Hall makes his second catch. Good for 24 yards on a 2nd and 10. And that one is intercepted at the 43-yard line. An amazing interception by Eric Vance. Vanderbilt down 10, 7.5 minutes to go, 4th quarter, and field position from the 42. Allen wants it all, has a man. Catch is made at the 3. 1st and goal, a mark it at the 4. Allen with flags everywhere. Everywhere.
Boy, that's costly.
They have a dead ball. False start on the offense.
Allen under pressure. Picked off. Dwayne Rudd. He went to high school with Deshae Townsend. They decided separately, they claim, to come to Alabama and turn down the ball. West at the 39, 21 yards. And the block PAT preserved the tie, remember, back at the end of the first half. That kept it 15 all. Hayden Stockton. Excellent kick and a fair catch by Alvin Duke. Allen near his own end zone. Down he goes in the arms of Michael Myers.
I don't think that they had the big mistakes against those other two teams, but tonight clearly turnovers have been a big issue.
Well, Deshae Townsend just stands there, does not move a muscle as Merritt Angel's punt will be finally down at the 39-yard line. Kitchens remains the quarterback. And Sean Alexander weaving toward the sideline, wants to and does manage to stay in bounds and comes very close for a first down. Real Rights are expected to be 7-0 heading into the tough portion of their schedule at Tennessee. This will get them to 3-0. Warren Faust getting his second series at quarterback, sophomore from Midwest City, Oklahoma, brought down by Mark Jeffcoat.
I mean, after Miller's catch down there inside the 10, you thought that, you know, in the 4th quarter that maybe they had a shot, but of course the big interception by Rudd changed all that.
Finally, the punt by Stockton.
And he wants his gross average. Never mind trying to angle it up to 20.
And the numbers for Freddie Kitchens, the junior quarterback. Allen with his Hail Mary. Nearest man down there, Yoder. It is picked off by Kevin Jackson, who gets his second tonight. 3rd team quarterback gets this snap, John David Phillips. From the victory formation, it's over. Alabama moves to 3-0, and Vanderbilt a disappointed 0-2 as the Tide, with a 21-point burst in the 3rd, takes a 36-26 win. For Todd Christensen and Pam Ward, Dave Barnett, so long from Tuscaloosa. Stay tuned for Kansas and TCU coming up next.